Y'all know he was known for Friday as well. He was 62. Tommy Lister Jr. He died in December of 2020. Now today, AJ Johnson, this comedian, AJ Johnson, Anthony Johnson, Friday actor and comedian, has died. I really feel like they are getting all these celebrities up out of here. I don't know why I feel like that. Now, of course, it's way too soon. It's way too soon to say anything as far as what happened. But it really seems like they are sweeping these celebrities on up out of here. Hold on, y'all. Make sure that's done what I needed to do. Excuse my dirty keyboard. All right. So if y'all just joining me, y'all know I said in December of 2020, Debo from Friday died. Tommy Lister Jr., right? Everybody knows his face. It's legendary when it comes to Friday. He's legendary for playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't play no games at all, right? Now we got AJ Johnson. They couldn't do another Friday if they wanted to at this point. So, actor and comedian AJ Johnson has passed away. Let's go. Let's read. Let's see if we have any more information. Anthony AJ Johnson, an actor and comedian best known for his performance as... I'm not even finna try. Look, I was born in 1991. Y'all can't get mad at me. I ain't seen no Friday way back then. But anyway, we're going to go with Easel. Has died. His representative, Linnea Bell, told CNN Monday he was 55. Black ages so well that I would have never thought that Tommy Lister was 60-something. I wouldn't have known that he was 55. Blacks we just age so gracefully with that extra melanin. The world of comedy has truly been shaken again. Our BH talent family is heartbroken about the loss of the iconic legend of stage and screen, Mr. Anthony AJ Johnson. Bell said in a statement, he has left us amazing memories of his laughter, dynamic acting skills, but most of all, his enormous personality and heart of gold. No cause of death has been publicly shared. So yeah, I would have never known. I was born in 91. I was 4 when this came out. His memorable performance in the 95 hit film Friday. He appeared in House Party, Minister Society, Lethal Weapon 3, The Players Club, and BAPS. His television credits include Martin and Malcolm and Eddie. All right. Let's go back. This is terrible because when we think of like age, we think 55 is old, but then when we think in terms of death, it's young. Some of y'all know what I'm trying to get at. This is breaking news, y'all. Less than an hour ago. So y'all know. Y'all know how... Okay, and I'm going to tell y'all why I don't clout chase like most of these YouTubers. Y'all know that other actor that recently died that everybody was talking about? That dark-skinned actor. I didn't do a story on him because I didn't know anything about him. Like, I know I could have, like I do with these rappers and stuff, but I have a little thing that most people don't have in the media called integrity. And I also have to care about a story and a person in order to do it on them. And I'm doing a story on him because his face is so recognizable to me. You see what I'm saying? And as with most of y'all, or at least the ones that clicked this video, we will be in constant prayer for his entire family, including his wife, Lexis, 3 children, brother Edward Peanut Smith, sister Sheila, and lifetime manager and friend Mike D. Please. Wait a minute. Is his name Mike D. please? Or do y'all need to have a comma right there and a lowercase p? No, if this is a new sentence, it needs to be this, but this needs to be a comma and a lowercase g. Okay, I'm sorry. Give them the time they need to process and grieve such a huge loss. Yeah, I'm thinking it's lifetime manager and friend Mike D. Period. Please, comma, give them the time they need. And my dumb A would have been trying to look up the manager, Mike D. Please, because I'm thinking this is the middle name. You know, Mike D. This one is the one I was talking about. I didn't know nothing about him. Michael K. Williams. So that's why I didn't do no story on him. I don't even remember seeing his face at all. But I think it was it's because he did like cable shows and stuff. And I remember back in the day, we didn't even get cable till I was like 17. So I don't know no cable shows back then. Sometimes credited as A.J. Johnson, the actor, appeared in several television shows and films, including House Party, Minister of Society, and Lethal Weapon 3. He also appeared in I Got the Hookup. The comic actor had credits for TV shows such as Martin and Malcolm and Eddie. A Compton, California native, the stand-up comic got his big break in 1990. A year before I touched down, when he landed the role of Eazy-E in the Kid and Play classic House Party. He would also appear in House Party 3. Johnson is arguably best known for his hilarious performance as Easel in 95's Friday, a character in the Ice Cube and Chris Tucker classic who was usually stealing or scheming for a quick buck, like his fake slip and fall in the corner store. Johnson was trending on Twitter Monday as news of his death. You know what I always hate? When you're doing a story on the day that it happened, they'll act like the way they wrote it is for people to read it later, if that makes sense. So since we're reading it on Monday, it's weird to us when they're saying stuff like was trending on Twitter Monday. It is Monday. That's how breaking news this is. Johnson is survived by his wife, 3 children, and brother. Like, y'all know that show, the Today Show? When they be advertising, they be like, tomorrow on Today. What? That don't even make sense. Tomorrow on Today? If you really listen to it? What? See what y'all talking about. Yes, he was another favorite. Yeah. So I don't want it to get it twisted. I'm not saying that this man isn't important just because I didn't know nothing about him. Clearly, he was important because I've seen so many celebrities do tributes to him. So basically, that's all we know right now. And I'm hoping, and I pray that it has nothing to do with drugs, because you know how they'll try to ruin your legacy. Y'all know this. They'll make it seem like you didn't have no type of accomplishments if you got taken out the game in such a way that they deem self-inflicted. Like, y'all remember that actor? I think his name was David Carradine. Hold on. David Carradine. He died with the auto asphyxiation or whatever. Autoerotic David Carradine. Autoerotic asphyxiation or something like that. This one. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yep. Accidental asphyxiation. So basically, he was one of them people, them weirdo. Let me stop. To each his own. But he was one of them people that get turned on by. How can I explain it? Let me just Google it. Erotic, like, how's that even sexy? Asphyxiation. Hold on, y'all. I don't think I'm effing this word all up. Alright, there we go. Autoerotic asphyxiation is the practice of sexual self-stimulation while causing oneself to experience asphyxia, which is believed to heighten the sexual experience. This is usually achieved by hanging, strangulation, suffocation, neck or chest compression, or the inhalation of volatile chemicals. Can I get in some of y'all business real fast? How many of y'all like to choke y'all self while y'all having sex with y'all self while y'all masturbating? Can I get a hand up or something? Because I know a lot of girls and guys, but mainly girls, who like to be choked while they having sex. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But choking yourself until you pass out is the problem that I'm having. That's the problem that I'm having, y'all. Choking yourself. Because I thought you can't even choke. Like, you know how you can't hold your own breath and kill yourself that way? At least that's what they say. I'm not dumb enough to try it. So, let me just sit here and what? Like, okay, y'all know this song. Shout out to me. Look back at me. No. Look back at it. Look back at it. And then Trina be like, look back at it for what? I'm trying to concentrate on busting me a nut. I'm trying to concentrate on busting me a nut. How am I supposed to be trying to choke myself at the same time? Like, I need one hand to play with myself. What the other hand doing? I need the dominant hand to play with myself. So that's the right hand for me. I'm not like you left-handed folk. So what I'm doing with the left hand, got the porn right here. I'm using the left hand to hold my phone with the porn. What hand am I using to choke myself? I'm going to have to hold my breath. No, y'all doing too much. Please, sex is supposed to be enjoyable. I'm not supposed to be lightheaded afterwards. I'm not supposed to need oxygen afterwards. I'm serious, Chris. I get up on myself. Thank you, dear. You a lefty? See, listen. I use the left hand to get warmed up. When you really, that's foreplay. That's self-foreplay. I use the left because I don't have to move fast with the left hand. And I don't know about you slow comers, like I can't. It got to be fast. You got to speed up like this when you trying to come. You can't. I don't know how many of y'all come moving slow like this. I can't. I got to, because then you can lose the nut when you do that. Come on now. We grown. Stop playing with me. Rest in peace to Anthony. Y'all play too much. Y'all play entirely too much, acting like porn ain't 95% of the internet. They literally came out with a study and said that porn is 95% of the internet. Somebody is watching porn. And I just found the best porn on the history of Earth last night. The best porn. I got it bookmarked on all of my devices. Every single one of the devices. On the MacBook, it's on the HP, it's on this right here, the iPhone, and I'm going to bookmark it on the Android. I'm going to go so far as to go to the library and find a literal bookmark and write the address of the porn on there. Some porn is so legendary. Like, because I don't know about y'all, but because, like, I usually got a new porn each time because it's like, if I know what's going to happen, that's not exciting to me. I need to, unless it's just golden. You know what I'm saying? It's so good that because you can time the nut just right because you know what's about to happen. See, some of y'all ain't ready for the real tip. But otherwise, I love new porn. But that porn was so good last night that I'm going to come back to that one. Because some porn you bookmark for the quickies. The quickies. You ain't got time to be. And then don't y'all hate when you got to keep looking for the right porn? It's, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. No. I bookmark it. Do you hear me? I don't have. And hey, y'all ever click on some porn? Because that's what happened last night. You click on some porn that's perfect and you ain't got to search for 20 minutes before you find what turn you on. That's what happened last night. Let me see. Ebony. Okay. Y'all know I'm on Ebony. Click on Ebony, boy. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna lie. I went through one first. That ain't work. And then sometimes, you know, you just use a whack porn to warm you up. See, I ain't ready for it. What up, Alyssa? Yeah. He was iconic, man. But I'm just literally trying to help y'all out here because folks want to act like they don't like porn. And for the dudes out here, y'all want to act like we ain't doing that. Now, we doing something. Women, we just as nasty and freaky as y'all. We just don't want to be, like, bombarded all the time. Like, I just saw, I don't even F with Paris Milan like this because she be pissing me off with her man hating. But check this out, though. Because I ain't far from man hating after what I just experienced with Benny. I ain't gonna lie. I said, you know, I might need to back up. Because I don't want to turn into a man hater. I ain't trying to do that. All right, but this right here, this got me, y'all. And then we're going to end the video. This got me. Okay, so this is a nigga, right? This is, we got white people on here. Gotta do an ad. Hold on. Let me hear you. My daddy about it. All right. So this is a dude, right? I didn't really think nothing of it until they said that this nigga is in Dallas. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. To contact Dallas Police Department, give his description. So this dude named Dalvin Jones is going around trying to talk to women on their little Ring camera thing. And she saved her own life. Well, first of all, his dumb ass should have known she was lying because he was like, just come to the door, let me give you my number, I ain't got a phone. But first of all, why are you even trying to talk to me and you don't have a phone? Y'all remember that dude that tried to pull that with me like last year, who followed me home from the bus stop at night and talking about he didn't have a phone? They have phones. They just don't want you to be able to contact them because they got a main chick. We up to the game, niggas. Leave us alone. But this nigga came to the door, right? Look at this.
Hello. I ain't gonna lie, like, you beautiful to me. I was gonna ask, can I? Please, like, you beautiful. Do you know what's happening? I'm sorry, but I don't be seeing you. Plus, I be going back and forth to school. Cause like, I play basketball. I'm trying to make the NBA. I'm in the junior.
Black man, I swear. That nigga followed me from the bus stop and was literally pulling on me, grabbing on my booty, touching my titties, telling me he wasn't gonna leave my house, all this other stuff when I was staying at my granny house. Literally would not leave me alone to the point to where I had to lie to this boy and say, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, to get him to leave, because he would not leave. He literally kept coming. The days after, he would come to my house and he would wait at the park across the street. When I told him, look, I just don't feel comfortable because you one of them real pushy men. I don't like pushy men who's in my personal space and you touching on me and you don't have my permission. I don't even know you like that. And you following me everywhere. That's dangerous. This nigga.
And I do tattoos too. So like, I'm trying to really.
But you don't have a phone. But you do tattoos. And you trying to make the NBA.
Like you fun as fuck. Like when I first seen you up here, I like you fun. I live downstairs. You know.
Oh, this is so dangerous. He said he lives downstairs.
I don't even want tattoos.
I don't wear tattoos.
You said what?
I hear you talking.
I'm for real.
Now she lies and say I'm not even at home. She clearly just woke up and in the bed. And this dumb ain't gonna believe her. Thank God.
You won't. I promise you won't regret it. You won't regret it. I ain't like these other.
Don't they say that? They not like these other niggas. They not like the other niggas. But they really like the other niggas.
I'm going for myself, like for real.
I got something going for myself, but I can't pull my pants up. I stalk random females, don't have a phone, and don't have a legitimate job. You remember I told that dude that was stalking me in person? I used my detective Draper skills, and I said, how come it look like you got a lot of jailhouse tattoos? And the reason why I feel like you have jail tattoos is because it has no color, and it don't look like it's professional. It just looks like somebody took a freaking pen and wrote on your skin. And what was you in jail for? Murder? I appreciate your honesty, but you have followed me from the bus stop at 11 p.m. all the way to my front door, and you were touching on me, and now you are admitting to me that you were in jail for murder. What makes you think? What makes you think I want to? And see, he did that thing to where I don't have a phone. So that's his excuse of A, I can't contact him, and B, I have to keep coming to you if you want to talk to me. No.
For real? Come here so you can get my number. My phone dead. I'm gonna give you my number.
Your phone dead. So I gotta come to get your number. Why don't you just tell me your number? Why do I have to come to the door and open the door? You see this type of predator activity?
I ain't even at home.
Where you at? I thought you was at home like that. But just get my number from. Just get my number.
You see that's how we talk in Dallas, like a hoe. And this one dude was trying to talk to me one time, and I was just like, you getting on my nerves like a hoe. And he was like, he went from Dallas, he was like a hoe. He was really offended. He was like a hoe. What are you talking about? How am I getting on your nerves like a hoe?
How am I getting on my nerves stuff? Pushing on.
I thought you get it from your phone. Huh?
It's gonna take this off if I move.
Yeah, that's what my sister, Melanie, was telling me, girl, you need to get a taser and you need to carry some on you. And now they had a law that they just passed in Texas where you can open carry now anyway, and you don't even have to have a permit. As long as you don't have a record, you can literally open carry now. So I'm just gonna be literally opening and carrying all over Dallas. Cause I knew something was up when I was sitting on a bus and he kept staring at me. And I normally try to sit at the front because I don't want to talk to you niggas. I don't. And y'all rowdy at the back. I'm just finna sit at the front. Like, I'm not comfortable with all this. I'm finna get off. But when you stared at me the whole time, and then when you got off, when I got off, I knew something was up. Because it's like, I've been in this neighborhood off and on my whole life. I ain't never seen you over here. So you mean to tell me coincidentally you live over here too? And then keep telling me, I want you to come over to my grandmother's house. She live up the street. She live up the street. I am not going anywhere with you. I don't know you.
I'm gonna just rag on the sheet of paper and put it up under your neck.
Alright.
They think that us as black women are supposed to take any type of attention that we can get, even when it's dangerous and obviously toxic. Because, you know, we're bottom of the barrel, so we should just be happy if anybody looks our way. No, thank you. I'm going to look in the mirror when I want some attention.
Sexy.
Look at that. Trying to sexy.
Bitch, you think you was talking to her? Like, you thought she was in the house, like, she can, you know what I'm saying?
I love the way Dallas dudes talk.
You think she really was?
He what she said when I first ran the doorbell. She like, boy, it's early. I just
See? It's early. See how he used his context clues even though he talked like he brain dead? That means you're waking me up. It's early.
Look, I knew. Then she lied. She back on lied since she wasn't there.
And nigga, I don't owe you no explanation of where I am. And then you got to shut on and say no money shortage. But you ain't got a job. Well, you do tattoos. Okay, you do tattoos. And you trying to make it in the NBA. That's right.
Type shit. Okay.
No,
So, when
Stop lying. Like, I gotta tell you the truth so you can know that I'm in the house by myself. And you heard what he said? Type That's another thing that we say.
What if she did open the door though, like on some like I'm rush in there, snatch my phone and go about my business. Scared to saying
Yeah, the only way you can get they break in.
if you're in if you break in, you have every right to protect yourself. If you're in your life, protect yourself.
That's the Texas Castle Law, y'all. That's why I encourage people when they say they're gonna pull up, please pull up. But make sure you come in here, because I can't kill you on the porch. You have to come in here. Then I can kill you.
Don't come out and follow me.
See, I can't come out and pursue you. Because then how you in danger, but you're pursuing the danger? No. Come on in here, Nia. Please do. Please do.
No, I'm not gonna do that. And that's why I didn't provoke him on the camera. Like, you know.
So she didn't call the cops and everything, dude. Because this nigga lives below her and keep coming by her house.
About it, like, this so crazy. I just moved down here. Like, I'm scared. And then he doing interviews saying he making up lies, doing interviews.
How in the freak do you stalk somebody and then do an interview about it? If that ain't the definition of a clout chaser. Hey, I stalk this girl every day because I think she cute and she won't let me in her house. So I'm going to do an interview talking about she capping. She talking about she wasn't at the house. These niggas, this is a prime example of what I said. These niggas feel entitled to your attention and to your pussy. I'm going to do it. Think the audacity, ladies. I'm going to do an interview about you because you don't know me and you wouldn't open the door. Seriously?
I got all those, so basically I shared.
You guys just saw that disturbing video, which is absolutely every woman's worst nightmare to come true, that some strange man has just come to your door trying to talk to you. And unfortunately, this woman, who I will be stating her name is Courtney, just to protect her identity, she's a single mother of 2. And she's
single mother. And also, I read an article that said that he always pursues single mothers as well. So that leads me to believe that you may be a predator and you trying to get after them kids. If your MO, what time is it? Because I got to be ready at. If your MO is always trying to find and stalk single mothers.
in Dallas, Texas. She posted about an experience that she had with some creepy weirdo coming to her front door, and her quick thinking truly saved her life, because if she would have opened that door, things could have ended so badly.
Especially when he just said in the interview, which incriminated his own self, if she had opened the door, I would have bum rushed my way in. He literally just said that.
The woman who was able to capture this incident on her Ring camera is a young single mother of 2 who recently moved to Dallas, Texas from Tennessee. So this woman was home early Sunday morning, and this strange man comes up to her door trying to talk to her, trying to get her number. And she made this post about it on Facebook, which has now went viral. I believe every female needs to get one of these. This one weirdest I ever experienced. If you're a female, be careful, because don't know who watching you. How you know what apartment to come to. Watch how I tell him I'm not home. He looking for my car. So not only do you have to look after yourself, but the women with children. So that's why this dude I was just watching not too long ago, he was giving out the game. I wish I can remember what video that was. He was literally giving out the game of how to survive these niggas, the predators. Like, never leave your car with stuff in your hand. Make sure, try to put your kids in the house first, come back. Always have something on you. Don't have no headphones in. It's a shame you gotta do all that, because niggas don't know what the word no mean. But they know what the word no mean, but they don't accept the word no. He literally was giving a game on how to survive sex trafficking, or just this right here. This strange random man comes to her front door and is telling her that he wants to talk to her. He's flirting with her. He's sticking his gross tongue out. And the most vile part was to see people online trying to make a joke out of this all. There was nothing humorous about this. You could tell that the woman was fearful because, again, she doesn't know this deranged creep. And to see some people saying they feel sorry for him.
Wow. He didn't deserve to be put on blast like that. But yeah, he the one did the interview. Putting her on blast.
Classifying him like he's some child who should be felt bad for, despite him basically trespassing, coming to her property, violating her privacy, but yet they have so much sympathy for him. It just shows why black women are so...
Look, I hope this poor guy's okay. I feel bad for him. You a creep too.
Protected in this community, and to be so detached from reality when we are not interested in these men and they approach us on the street.
We become bees, we become hoes, we stuck up, we ugly all of a sudden. You didn't been pursuing us the whole time. Soon as we don't want your number, soon as we don't want to talk to you, we ugly. How many of y'all have experienced that, ladies? Well, I ain't want your number anyway with your ugly ass. What? I was cute 5 minutes ago though.
Rate is already racing because all you're trying to think of,
like, it was this nigga that was literally hounding me outside of the cash save in Oak Cliff, and I was trying to load up all of my groceries by myself. Load up like 4 or 5 different cases of water, doing all this stuff. I was just wondering, can I have your number? No. Are you talking to somebody? No. Then why I can't have your number? I don't want to give you my number. I'm not interested in dating. Can you have friends? Oh, I hate that. No, I can't have friends because you only want to be my friend just so you can attempt to try to sleep with me, to still slip your way in there. So do you know what this nigga does? Walks off rudely. Never mind the fact that I'm trying to lift 4 cases of the value pack of the water. So it ain't the 24 cases. It's like the almost 40 cases. You see me doing all of this, and because I don't want to give you my number, you walk off. Now, don't you think I would have been more inclined to maybe change my mind if you were a gentleman? Oh, well, let me go ahead and help you with this. Because I can't get your number, which in turn is going to lead to some pussy, I'm going to leave you here struggling with all this stuff, even though that I have been hounding you ever since you hit the door. I'm telling y'all, this is what we black women have to look forward to. Seriously.
What can I do to get away from him? And just imagine that times 10 if he came to your freaking door. And yet you guys were talking about you feel bad for him.
Right, I felt horrible when this dude tried to freaking... When I was at the store one time, this nigga tried to follow me to my car and started chasing me and stuff. Like, these are predators. You see what I'm saying? But I felt terrible to the point of, let me just drive around. Let me just go different places until I feel like he not following me. But she had this man come into her house on multiple occasions. That's even worse. You know where I live. Chasing me, trying to get to me in the parking lot of the store is traumatic, but you don't know where I live.
How dare you? And this woman that even posted evidence that wasn't the first time he came to her door. Mm-hmm. Clearly he was scoping her out.
And then they still had a nerve to say, why she put this dude on blast like this? It didn't just happen one time.
He knew at what point she would be home, and she posted about it on her Twitter, and I'll let you guys see that video.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. If this ain't creepy, he not even saying nothing. Like he trying to think of what he want to... Oh my God. Look, like he changed his mind, y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all weird thinking a mother effer invading my comfort of my own home is cute. I don't know this mother effer, period. Y'all weird as F. And then she was speaking about when it happened. She said Sunday morning at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Dude knew exactly what he was doing. He thought about it. Weird ass.
See? He contemplated it and was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Then he came back the next day and decided to do it. Like he was trying to work his confidence up or something. And then also notice he had the same shirt on. Bum a nigga. had the same poetic justice shirt on. Tupac whole estate need to sue him.
Of her
But you know what? What's the point? Because he broke.
The Dallas Police Department after this incident occurred. I'll let you guys see that clip.
Now, mind you, you didn't just moved all the way from Tennessee to Dallas thinking that you doing good for you and your kids. And the first time you move in somewhere, you got a stalker.
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension. But no.
Students with ADHD. And I love the way she's documenting everything. But people that are making excuses for these niggas are going to say, she clout chasing. No, she's documenting everything to build a case against this dude.
Listen, he come on my house, police, he broke in, and when both my kids did, he didn't hurt me.
Dallas is notorious for women calling, and them not doing nothing. Oh, you got to wait until he attempts to do something. Half the time when they start attempting to do something, they end up dead. Well, the Dallas Police Department, we are so sorry. And we just want our condolences goes up. All this stuff can be prevented.
Then what?
And look, Big Becky with the good hair. Look at her.
But you know what's going on these days. You know it. You know it. You know it. As a woman, you know it. I'm a single woman, you know it. For him to have most confidence to be bold enough to come and knock on the door, and he know I ain't got no man in there.
I don't know how he would know that.
What you mean you don't know how he would know that? If he's stalking her constantly, you think a nigga is gonna go to a house and he know another nigga stay there? He watching her enough to know that he ain't seen no nigga. That's why I always tell people, women, if you are single, you need to live with a brother, i.e. I'm living with one of my brothers, or you need to stay with your family. There are safety in numbers. Your kids, your young kids are not numbers at that point. There are other potential victims. You women with these teenage boys, y'all lucky. The single mothers with the teenage boys, y'all got bodyguards. But these single mothers with these little kids, are these single women such as myself with no kids. I had a dude stalk me at my second apartment that I ever had. He literally kept coming to my door like this dude. Literally. When I would walk outside, he would do the same thing. To the point to where I would literally, when I would walk out the door, I would literally look around to see where he was before I got in my car. You do not need to live by yourself, ladies. It's literally gotten to that point to where men are just not men anymore. They're predators. I'm sorry, y'all predators.
So you telling me you stay in an apartment complex and you stay
Would
with
you
me?
like the police to?
I'm on the third floor. He on the floor.
Dang, she on the third floor. He walked 2 flights upstairs to see her, since he already on the first. 2 flights. Because normally, I don't know if y'all peep game, they normally put women on the top, single women on the top and stuff, because it's more safe. Because 9 times out of 10, people, they want to break into homes and stuff, they want to hit you on the first floor. But they're not going to try to climb all the way up balconies and stuff.
What I like the police to do. I came up here yesterday.
I'm telling you what we can do, which is if it happens again, you can call 911 and tell them.
So y'all rather me keep calling 911, wasting taxpayers' dollars for y'all to come out here each time, or I can just give y'all this evidence that I've just documented, and then y'all can go say something to him, tell him to stay away from me, or whatever the case may be, which probably not gonna work for a psycho, but I'm just saying. No, let's keep bothering 911 and act like this woman is just out of her mind.
Suspicious person is at my door. I don't want any contact with them. He's my neighbor. Can you please tell him to leave me alone? That's what we can do.
And it's provoking, basically provoking.
So you see how insensitive and callous that demon was at the front.
She said that demon.
she needs to have her job taken because
I'm not gonna go that far as to say she needs to have her job taken because she's just following protocol. As insensitive as it is, that's protocol, unfortunately.
woman to come to you so vulnerably, has 2 children, she lives alone, and she's telling you this strange man came to her door, and her response is, how can the future be predicted? Are you insane? She has evidence of her being stalked on multiple occasions. This person knows.
Right, how can the future be predicted? I'd punch you in your third stomach for that. Clearly it could be predicted because he's done it on multiple occasions.
She lives. That already is a threat, and he's coming to her home.
I predict that you're going to be at Sonic and Burger King and Chick-fil-A and McDonald's in the future based on your stomach. Play with me. I would have played with her all at this motherfucker. Matter of fact, because I'm petty. Y'all know I'm petty in real life. I would have stayed up in that hoe. I would have moved me and my 2 children in that motherfucker. Okay, so since y'all won't come to my home to protect me, we just gonna live with y'all. How about that? We finna live in this lobby. And you can't get rid of me because, according to the First Amendment, auditors on YouTube, this is a government-ran facility. Therefore, you can never turn me away. Therefore, we moving in this motherfucker. Y'all come on, get your blankets, baby. Get your blanket out, get your pillow. Did you bring your teddy bear, baby? Come on, baby. We moving in the lobby, ho. And you would have been tired of seeing me.
Early in the morning, harassing her. She clearly did not want to be bothered. Some of you already know are going to say, why didn't she just tell him to leave? She had to be strategic about the way in which she rejected.
And 9 times out of 10, these kids are school age. So she has to risk being late to pick up her kids too, because she's scared that if she leaves her door, she gonna run into this motherfucker.
Because if she would have just went off and said, get the F away from my door, you don't know if he would have kicked the door in. He knows where she lives. He could have easily waited until she was alone by herself and attacked.
Are we forgetting that story with the weirdo who, Lauren Giddings? Y'all remember that story? The little neighbor? They were in law school too, so this is nigga activity with low-level folk. But we got the white boy and Lauren Giddings in law school, and he kept doing exactly what he's doing, stalking her, but he stalked from a distance to where she didn't know she was being stalked. He would literally film her in between her blinds and do all of this stuff. I'm finna show y'all this weirdo because y'all gonna learn today. Then we're gonna end the video because I'm done with this nigga stuff and I got somewhere to be. All right. Lauren Giddings, poor little Lauren Giddings, then got killed. Y'all finna see this by a neighbor. It happened just like this. It happened just like this. The girl next door. What did Stephen McDaniel do to Lauren Giddings? In a written confession, McDaniel admitted to using a master key. He literally stole a master key from one of the mechanics to get into Lauren's apartment and attacking Lauren in her sleep. He says he strangled her, then dismembered her in the bathtub with a hacksaw. He took some of her body to a dumpster behind the law school, leaving her torso at Barrister's Hall. Right? Let's see what this weirdo looks like. Y'all see this weirdo? If y'all type in Lauren Giddings and you do Lauren Giddings true crime on YouTube, you will see how this weirdo got on the news. I don't know what's happened to Lauren. Oh, Lauren. We can't find Lauren. Lauren. When the whole time on your computer they find that you was stalking Lauren, looking into her apartment, and you came in contact with her a few times. This young lady just doing just trying to live, bruh. Predator. Literally, she wasn't doing like somebody, not that I would blame them, but because men need to know how to control their sexual urges, but she wasn't dressing provocatively. She literally went, you know how smart you have to be in law school and to pass the bar? She had just passed the bar. She's literally studying all day, and the only time she would literally go outside was to jog, was to run, and to jog. He didn't even get her while she was jogging. He made a copy of her key. He made a copy of her key. And then he said that when he got in there, that she did say something to him before he killed her. So he woke her up, actually, and was like, what are you doing in here? Get out. Then he killed her, cut her body up, and left her torso in a trash can behind where they were living. And then the rest of the body, I told y'all when I was 10, it was a maintenance man that always tried to come into the apartment that we were living in. And because I got sent to AEP because I was making the class laugh, that meant I got out of school a whole hour before the other kids. So I had to come home by myself. What do predators look for? Isolated individuals. I remember one of these boys happened to live in my apartment, and he was going to AEP too. And I would always try to get him to walk me to my place. But we were 10, for Christ's sakes. So, nah. You know, we're 10. It's not like he knew what being a gentleman was. He was 10. So, I just wanted somebody else there. And I remember he would always try to be in our apartments. And then, you know, I would tell my mom, I'm like, when I come home, he's in there. Did you send for the maintenance man or something like that? No. They supposed to, but he could get in our apartment because he had that master key. And you know, when nobody is there, the deadbolt ain't on. Y'all know what I'm talking about, people that live in an apartment. If you there, they can't get in because you got that other extra lock for protection. Well, my mama was at work. My brother Nick was at school. My older brother was at school. So it was just 10-year-old Tiffany coming home by myself. And I remember one day, I thank God Chris was there because he was 15. And when I was trying to come into, like I was coming to the apartment, I saw him over there. I was like, okay, good. He ain't in the apartment. So let me try to hurry up and go. So I tried to get in my apartment, and he came out of nowhere, and he tried to push himself into the apartment, and my brother happened to be there. I will never forget it. I was just so happy. I don't know if he was 15, skipping school, trying to mess with a hoe. I don't know what he was doing, but I thank God he was there. Because I used to have nightmares about him too. And as if God was telling me that he wasn't going to allow him to get me, because I used to have nightmares that he was chasing me after school, and all this type of stuff, but he never got me. Then we reported him, and then he ended up getting, it turns out he was messing with others, he got fired. Let's just say that. But now, long story short, this was Lauren. She had just graduated and was about to be a lawyer, and so did he actually. So he wasn't a dummy by any means. He was just a weirdo. He passed the bar exam. So let's not get it twisted. He passed the bar exam just like she did. But he was a weirdo. Now she's dead and he's in jail. And the whole time during the interrogation, I don't know. Where's Lauren? I don't know. He literally said that weird like that the whole time. Fast forward back to this nigga.
Well, she had to play it safe for the sake of her safety as well as her children. For the front desk of Dallas Police Department to just basically dismiss it and say, oh, well, if he does it again, he'd already did it more than once. And according to the Texas Penal Code, someone commits the offense of stalking if on more than one occasion, the individual knowingly engages in conduct, including following another person, that the offender knows or a reasonable person would believe the other person will regard as threatening bodily injury or for the person. Your family.
I had to tell the stalker dude that kept coming to my house from the bus, if you come back to my motherfucking house, I'm reporting you. And he didn't want to be on his third strike. So he finally left me the fuck alone. Showed up to my house that third day with a bottle of baby oil. Really? Really, nigga?
or home members or their property. It also says, a stalker tries to control his or her victim through behavior or threats intended to intimidate and terrify. A stalker can be an unknown person, an acquaintance, or a former intimate partner. A stalker's state of mind can range from obsessive love to obsessive hatred. A stalker may follow a victim off and on for a period of days, weeks, or even years. A victim feels reasonable fear of bodily injury or to self or to a family or household member or damage to property. Stalking can be perpetuated by the stalker or by someone acting on her or his behalf. Stalking can take the form of verbal threats or threats conveyed by the stalker's conduct, threatening mail, property damage, surveillance of the victim, or by following the victim. So clearly in this case, he has followed her, he knows where she lives, and he has been surveilling the victim, and he has done this on more than one occasion because again, he didn't just come to her house that one time. There was a clip that showed him coming to her home before, so clearly he has been surveilling her. So this is more than enough evidence to prove that she is.
This is so creepy, y'all. Like, just imagine his thoughts. Yeah, should I come to the door? Should I not come to the door? Should I come to the door? Should I not come to the door? This is weird.
And he needs to be arrested. So I'm gonna leave that.
Like, it's almost as if he's staring at the camera to, like, I wonder if that thing really worked type thing.
Police department's contact information for you guys to demand that.
Like, I wonder if I should do this because of this Ring camera.
Arrested, and for him to have.
I'm not gonna demand that he gets arrested. I'm not gonna do that. But I really, because it could be just a case of just, because, you know, a lot of niggas are just persistent. They persistent after pussy, but they not persistent after a job. They not persistent to see their kids that they didn't create it. They not persistent and better than themselves, but they will be persistent for some pussy. So this could just be, I really want some pussy. But still, like, you really can't take no chances. You really can't.
Open against him, and also for that front desk person to be fired.
I'm not doing that. We not getting her fired. Bad Bill Brenda don't need to be fired just for following protocol because she didn't make the rules. Stop it, Paris, before I smack you.
She did not care one bit, and she does not need to be working at that department. So the woman
y'all doing too much.
To state on her Twitter that she was documenting this for her safety and that she fears for her life.
What did I tell you? She's not documenting this for clout. It's for her safety.
This dude has probably been doing crap like this. Ain't never been exposed. The F, who does weird things like this? And because this happened to her and her children are in danger because of his actions, she made a GoFundMe and she said,
I'm doing too much. I'm not supporting the GoFundMe, but she may have a GoFundMe to relocate. And in that case, I understand. Because if you just moved all the way from Tennessee to Texas with kids, that is very expensive. So I can understand that.
got kids, it's not cool. We gotta go ASAP. And once she posted her...
See, I get it. I get it. I get it. I just want to see how much... Did she post this GoFundMe? I'm trying to see how much she done got. Dang it. Where the GoFundMe at? Because I'm nosing. I put 2 on it, look.
Unfortunately, somebody reported it, and they ended up suspending her GoFundMe.
They wrong.
So she can't access her GoFundMe to be able to leave. So she said here, for someone to block GoFundMe account and a review goes to show how really weird some of y'all really are. The security in my...
Because they think she trying to get rich. Are y'all dumb?
Smoke behind the dumpster. Been multiple occasions I saw a dude sleeping in the car. Come on now, this crap is serious. And she made that post because she reached out to the apartment complex to let them know what happened, and they basically said they will tell security to be...
Wait a goddamn minute. Y'all got security on the property? Really?
Lookout, but she's saying that the security is not even professional and they don't surveil anything or do much of anything. So because the story went viral, there was this guy on Facebook named Big Slime Carter, and he decided to interview the stalker who...
Big Slime Carter, I'm coming for you, just so you know. I'm finna become a real street vlogger. You don't even know how to spell vlogger. It's 2 G's. Fool. And I bet you ain't got 2 G's in your account. And I bet your phone is a 2G Obama phone. I'm coming for you, big old Slime Carter. Think it's a game, because you in Dallas.
Name is Dalvin Jones. Slime said, y'all thought I was playing, told y'all.
Dalvin, yo dumb A. Dalvin.
Interview Dalvin Jones, aka Mr. G League, and get to the bottom of this ish for y'all.
You did all this clap for 14 likes. What is there to get to the bottom of? This nigga stalking her. She want him to leave her alone. Period. There's no need for an interview.
I'm finna become a real street vlogger. This ish be too funny. And
yeah, it's too funny until a nigga stalking your daughter, to a nigga stalking your sister, to a nigga stalking your mama. It's funny, huh?
He was lying, insulting everyone's intelligence, and I'll let you guys see that.
You know I have to ask a question for the city, bro. You know we got a hot side.
Dumb A, you're not gonna make it, because why would you do an interview outside with a wind? Every vlogger, every filmmaker knows that. That wind. I bet you did it outside because you ain't got your own place. You dusty bastard.
So what's your name for everybody who don't know?
My name is Strategy.
For sure, for sure. And how old you is? 26.
How old you is?
Alright, and you did grow up in Dallas. Yeah. Okay.
You hear the train, boy. I hate that dart rail, boy. I hate the dart train.
Alright, for sure. What schools you went to from elementary to high school?
I went to Focus, and I went to
Well, you know how to focus, don't you? Focus on your prey.
the Hampton Prep for a little bit.
You went to Hampton Prep, Lord.
I went to West Mesquite for high school. West Mesquite.
Okay. Did you
How the freak you go from Hampton Prep to Mesquite?
in college?
I hooped for a little bit for Trinity Valley.
For Trinity Valley, okay. Did you start?
Yeah, it's great. Then
Nah.
I got academic probation. Yeah.
Academic probation. And I bet you gonna be on probation for real, on papers in the future if you keep stalking these females.
Academic probation before the first game?
Nah.
Okay, so you spent in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because you went to some bullcrap college playing basketball, you think you finna be drafted into the NBA
That's all I want to know.
with an overdraft bank account.
For all the ladies out there who want to know,
I'm finna start firing up these niggas, just so y'all know. I'm finna start firing up these niggas because I'm just tired of what we as black women, this is all we can get.
they acting like now, you know what I'm saying? That shit really, they want that kind of. So is you single?
Yeah, right now, you know what I'm
Right
saying?
now? Okay.
It's complicated.
Is you singing? And then this nigga worked so hard on this bullcrap interview, he think he DJ Academics with this little loose leaf paper he got. With these little mediocre questions of no substance.
Okay. That mean my slanging wood, so this how many inbox complicated. He's available.
I don't want dusty dick, and I don't even like to overuse the term dusty, but he's slanging wood. For white folks that don't know what that means, he's not a carpenter. That means he's trying to offer his penis to multiple women. If you've already been seen on camera being a stalker, why would you then tell females to hit him up because he's slanging wood? And is that a kid in the background? Is that a kid in the mother-freaking background?
How many kids you got?
I got one.
Got one. One baby mama.
Please. Whose child is that? The interviewers or the stalkers?
Yeah, I got two.
Oh, he just looked back. That may be his baby.
How did you know what I'm saying? How did you meet your baby mama?
Stalking. I can't do it. I'm sorry, parents. I gotta like this video. I don't even F with you like that. I gotta like it. I can't take it.
From my Rob, like Rolly bro Rob. I got to Rob in D Smooth.
Did you do that? Did you go to her door?
See it.
I met her through social media
Oh,
on
for
Instagram.
sure.
Wait, I can't. That was a funny question.
Oh yeah, she fine. Let me shoot at her. Like I seen her on my on Rob.
So he was digital stalking when he met his baby mama, but now he done moved on to stalking in person. Okay, what up, Misha? Charlize, do you hear this? And don't he look like a broke Ice Cube? Kind of. If Ice Cube never made it and was still in the hood.
Posted on her story. I already knew her. I knew her through like mutual friends.
So you just shot that pistol?
I had to what happened.
He's just too overly. I don't know about him. He too excited about females for me. I don't like that. There's more in the world than just pussy. And this is coming from somebody who just broke down the best porn in the world for y'all when this video first started.
Had a son. Okay, so this is a question for all.
Wait, so you have a son. So now I understand why you out here stalking females, because you don't know what it's like to have a daughter that's getting stalked by a weirdo like you with dry dreads, with struggle dreads. You in the struggle phase. Both of y'all in the struggle phase.
All of them who care about sports. I mean, I love sports, but I don't.
Look like y'all in front of a darn school too, you little predators.
But I want to know that you really playing the G League.
Oh, nah, I just lied about this.
Okay, it was a lie, y'all.
I don't play no mother G
Don't
League.
play for the
I'm
G League.
making stories and just to try to get the...
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. The dude lied. We knew that. But you...
Boozy. Yeah, a lot of it's cool. Don't feel bad. It's cool.
I lied.
Okay, when was the first time you seen that girl?
I never seen her a day in my life. I just know she stayed upstairs from my T. Jones.
From my T. Jones. If you're not from Dallas, that is a term that we use for mother. So it ain't even your place downstairs. And you don't even live there because you said stay upstairs from my T. Jones. In other words, either you live with your mom or you don't live there. So that means you dedicated to stalking. You came on multiple occasions and you don't even live on the premises, which also means that security guard really ain't doing his job like the young lady said. Because why are you letting an unauthorized individual be walking all over that mother freaker? You'll be the type to try to go swimming in a random apartment and ain't got a pool pass. Yeah, because let's teach young men that if a girl is fine, that gives us permission to pursue them even when they don't want us to. Yeah, makes sense.
Sarah, she gotta be fine.
Like, I seen her from a glimpse and shit. Like, I know she dropped a post bag and, like, seen her booked in the apartment type.
You see how fast did you catch a glimpse of or something? Like, what was it?
I kind of glimpsed of her a little bit. I like, yo, let me check out, like where she stay, like, she stay upstairs. I knew my phone was upstairs. My phone got stolen like a week ago.
Right.
So,
but okay, before you get...
So the nigga lied and said that his phone was dead. Pay attention, y'all. I told y'all, I listened. He told her on the Ring camera that his phone was dead. But now he's admitting to Broke Ice Cube that his phone was stolen a week ago. They stealing Obama phones now?
Your phone got stolen?
Look, my phone got stolen a week ago. I had an iPhone 12 mini, the real one.
Right.
So, you know, you
The
can
nigga said the real one.
find my iPhone. So I went have my iPhone on my brother's phone. He got two phones.
Right.
So yeah, I logged in. Yeah, started chirping. It was upstairs. Yeah. So apparently when the nigga stole my phone, that's why I did.
No, you won't have me believe that the girl was dating the nigga that stole your phone. Cause then why you didn't mention it on any of the occasions that you was stalking her on the Ring cam? Why you didn't say that?
Oh, okay. So you really didn't even want to dunk the...
Lies.
No, none of that. I just wanted to get my phone back. Cause like she stole my phone.
Okay, so
She literally just said that she don't have a dude and she's single. And she was crying when she said it. So I'm supposed to believe a nigga that's just admitted to lying on 3 times in this interview. Nigga literally just said, I lied. So I'm supposed to believe you now?
Right, so you had to come up with
I had to come up with a lie to make her answer the door.
Now you think.
Yeah.
Now you think.
Both of y'all, between the both of y'all probably got 3 brain cells. 1.5 each.
I just said I played in the G League.
Right.
Said to
Okay.
make it look good type. I put on the front.
Okay. We seen you kind of, dapper down and you had the band on, like, where you went that night before.
I went to T.O.'s.
T.O.'s? Okay. Because some people think you probably still kind of drunk. Girl, baby.
Nah, I wasn't
You
drunk.
trying to be funny.
Not none of that weird. I ain't no weird.
No word.
I wanted to cool it.
So then, let me ask you a question then, weirdo. If your Find My iPhone was in her apartment, how come you didn't report her to the police? Or you didn't call the police and tell them to give you your phone? Cause when somebody stole my sister Melanie's phone at work, she punched the nigga straight in his face. She made everybody line up. And when she called her phone and it rang in that nigga pocket, she punched him directly in his shit. And she got her phone back. How come you didn't report your phone being missing? And also, if the nigga stole the phone, let's listen. If the nigga stole the phone would be with the nigga if the nigga wasn't there. Because you said the nigga stole the phone and she was with the nigga that stole your phone. So why would he leave his phone with her? And also, she would already have your number. When you was talking about, my phone dead. Oh, I'm trying to get your number. Wouldn't she already have your number if she already had your phone? Fool. And why didn't you just call your phone, fool, if you felt like it was in the apartment? Or why don't you just call the phone to begin with instead of going all the way up there looking weird?
That's it. Straight up. None of that weird.
And then this nigga at no point is telling him, maybe you shouldn't be stalking females. Maybe you shouldn't be going to their place of residence, especially if they have children. Nope. Let's use this opportunity to cloud chase and be ignorant. And then turn around and blame the white man for keeping us down. Even though we keep ourselves down in 2021.
I asked, how do you know exactly where she stayed, but you said for the location. Right, okay. Okay, that's how you figured out. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, because I don't think I have Find My iPhone on, but maybe I should turn it on because weirdos like you. If I'm not mistaken, it wouldn't give an exact... If it gave an exact location, it wouldn't have given an apartment number. Dummy. It would have given a physical location, and then you can put two and two together to say it's at an apartment complex. But there's no way you would know the exact apartment number. You're a liar.
Have you ever seen the Ring before in real life before you seen that one? Like the Ring camera, because that's what she,
Y'all seen one? I ain't know like that recording. As soon as you press it, I like this.
I didn't know it recorded. He just thought that you can see people on video when they come to your place. He didn't know that it actually recorded, which leads me to believe that he didn't believe that his stalkerish predatory behavior would be archived on the internet for the rest of time.
Yeah, legit. Okay. So, did you think you were talking to her? Like, you thought she was in the house, like chicken, you know what I'm saying? Or do you think she really was?
He what she said when I first ran the doorbell. She like, boy, it's early. I just woke up. I knew to be in the house. Okay. Then she lied. She back down and lied since she was in there. I knew she was lying. Like, she was in the house. Stop lying. Like,
okay. So when you did that, what if she did open the door though, like on some
like on rush, snatch my phone and go about my business. Play the scene on her.
So you didn't give a damn about this that said what she said. If she would open the door, you would just rush past her. Yeah. Went to the phone. Okay.
Now, how would you know where the phone is? That's number one. Number two, you said a nigga stole your phone. First of all, how would you know who stole your phone? You thought that girl was in there by herself without a man. Because there's no way you would be able to bust in there and steal your phone from a nigga. Would have been some type of fighting.
Do you know who she is, though?
Nah, I never met her a day in my life. I didn't know she stayed upstairs from my TV.
Okay.
How did you know she stayed upstairs? Huh? Find My iPhone wouldn't give you her apartment number, boo-boo.
Anybody recognize that voice?
Somebody said, why you kept sticking your tongue out like a...
And plus, say for instance, like even if, like I said, if to Find My iPhone, it's like you wouldn't be able to, they would have turned off the Find My iPhone. Because you know how they have hackers and stuff? They would have turned it off, bruh. You're a liar.
Oh, yeah, they want to know why. Because he said,
oh, no, but like, I was caught up in the moment because, like,
because you were really shooting your
I was shooting my shit to make her, like, I guess, like, if you want to put any play,
he's trying to save face, y'all. He's trying to save face and lie about a phone. because he didn't got caught being a weirdo.
Yes, to make her feel good.
Okay, on the cool.
On the cool.
So you wasn't shooting, but you were like, fuck if it happened.
If it happened, it happened. But I ain't want to do. You know, niggas know, like, the only bitch I want is my baby mama. Like, that's all I talk about. Unless it's
You want your baby mama, but you ain't marry her. I'm so sick of niggas. I just want my baby mama, but I'm not gonna marry you.
Early morning reading video, that means so when you doing this for me, was you getting nervous when you had your hands in your pocket, then you be like that?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous. I just like caught the lounge, you know. My T Jones stay here too.
Right, you don't want no extra.
I ain't want no extra.
My T Jones stay here too.
Okay.
Again, for those of you that are not from Dallas, T Jones means mama.
Like, people are blowing this guy proportion, saying like I'm I ain't none of that. I ain't worried none of that. I'm a
you shoot it the normal way.
The normal way. I'm a cool ass. If you really meet me for me, I'm a cool ass. About getting up. None of that words.
Nah, but bro, I really be smoking a lot, bro. I've been knowing you since we were young, right? We played for the Cowboys, right? Okay. So
I'm not gonna even address that.
My dad get real hood.
My daddy is real.
They don't mean the actual Cowboys, by the way. Because trust me, if they played for the Cowboys, they wouldn't be sitting on a random bench with dry hair.
Okay, now.
With a production value like this, with all this wind in the background, and he ashy. No.
No. We can for the child. I didn't remember. I look like Dalvin, but I ain't know if they were.
I really jumped off the porch at an early age.
Nah, for sure.
Translation for the white people. Jumping off the porch means basically like I got started in a niggardly activity at an early age. Or no, yeah, jumping off the porch. That's what it means. You know, instead of just saying, you know, I got started doing stupid, making bad decisions at an early age. Let's just say jumping off the porch. Tiff, read the shirt. I saw it. No money shortage. I saw that. But I guarantee you probably ain't paid child support in months and Sundays.
For sure. Okay, because everybody really like, man, some people laughing, some people like, no. Man,
what y'all can do though?
What they can do?
That video went viral. Y'all can make that challenge, you know. You can help.
Seriously? I know this dude didn't just say what I think this dude just said. Y'all can make this a challenge. So he wants to encourage people, men, to go to women's door unwanted and try to pursue them. And call it the what? Stalker challenge? The weirdo nigga challenge? That's going to get somebody killed as well, by the way.
What you call the Dalvin challenge?
Here we go. Another nigga. And they always throwing up signs. They can't just take a regular picture or get in the video regularly. Let's throw up a sign.
Doorbell ring challenge. Ring your whole doorbell.
Ring your whole doorbell.
Y'all do that.
It was a mistake.
Yeah. Michael, the get shot challenge. Keep playing.
Y'all can make into some funny type.
It's not funny. Because if you try to downplay this, women won't know the severity of the situation because they could be sitting there thinking that, oh, there's some nigga trying to do the ring challenge, the stalker challenge. And then they end up getting hurt for real. Because y'all stupid.
And my new Instagram, y'all added Dalvin forever been Frank.
And ain't got now Bill and Frank in his pocket.
ALVIN with the number 4 ever.
So basically, let the world know you want to know Chris.
I want to know Chris. Not worried none of this, man. Yeah, man. Just weird. Just drop.
What's wrong with your nose?
How
you gonna say she weird?
You really want
And you at her house stalking her on multiple occasions, but she weird.
Basically, she caught you in the act of trying to get some. You didn't know she was gonna.
How you got a white person nose? What is up with this? Let me tell you, black people in America, we be having some weird features sometimes, y'all, because of slavery. I swear. Because ain't no way this nigga got this white person nose like this. I'm telling you, slavery made us, we could be straight up looking. Remember Keela Brown from the Kanika Jenkins case? With all them European features she has. I don't care if you dark skin, light skin, caramel. If you are African American, 9 times out of 10, some on you gonna look European.
No. So basically, just let them know you weren't trying to be on no goofy.
Like literally, like everybody is mixed over here. Like it seemed like, you know, it could be more like a 50-50 mix. People only consider mixed people to be 50-50. No. For whatever reason with African Americans, you see what I'm saying? From my little test that I took, or no, my brother took, but we got the same mom and daddy, so whatever. It said that I was 35% something other than black. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, we all got something in us. It's just that people that are 50-50 mixed tend to look more, whatever. I'm just thrown off by this Michael Jackson nose that he got. Or maybe somebody punched him in his, I don't know.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? You really be chilling. We just be having to go to the store. Yeah, you gang. You ain't gang.
Wait a minute. Do y'all see what I see? I want somebody to call it out. I'll send you $1 right now. I'll send you $1 right now on Cash App because I'm petty. If you see what I see right now, where's my phone? I need to be charging up. Oh, I'm on it, dummy. Hold on, my dummy. Do y'all see what I see before I get off here? What is this? What's wrong with this? Hold on, let me zoom it in. Let me make it full screen. What's wrong with this picture, y'all? Come on, somebody tell me. Who put this on pause? I mean, mute. What's that talking about? Blinds. Ain't no blinds. What y'all talking about? Somebody get it right. I sent 5 right now. I sent 5 on Cash App right now. Not the shirt. Thank you. Thank you. Dang, y'all said it at the same time. Michael and Lil Mama. Don't y'all get it? They interviewed this nigga. Right under her. If that ain't disrespectful, I don't know what is. What's your Cash App, Michael? And what's your Cash App, Lil Mama? He's still there. That's the crazy part. You would think, like, at this part of the interview, they somewhere at some random school looking place, right? But then they come back and interview the dude right here. Look. Right here. You can tell it's the same make. Look at this. Send to Nia. Nia wouldn't get a penny from me. This is crazy.
He even admitted that he lied about everything he told her at the door. Lying, saying that
That's your name? S. Brand Craig. Hold on, let me screenshot that. Hold on. Alright, I'm finna get around here. I'm finna send it right now. He talking about sending it to Nia. Nia wouldn't get a penny from me. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. I gotta update this whole title because we was just gonna talk about AJ Johnson, rest in peace. And then you good? Shout out to you, Michael. And then this is what happened.